Carter had just been locked in chains and thrown into the monster arena. Right in front of him, a blind white ape charged forward and sent two people flying. The old chief was seconds away from being crushed. So Carter quickly shook his chains, using the noise to draw the beast's attention, and it worked. The white ape instantly turned around and charged straight at him. Carter tried to jump out of the way, but the chain around his leg held him back, and that was when things got even worse. The one-horned leader lost his patience. He ordered his men to release a second white ape. When Sola saw him breaking the rules like this, she grabbed a guard and jumped into the arena. Before the guard could even react, the giant ape took him down on the spot. That bought Carter just enough time. Using the ape's strength against it, Carter ripped his chains loose along with a massive stone. Then he swung the stone with everything he had. One brutal hit, and the terrifying white ape dropped dead instantly. But the second white ape was still chasing the old chief and the others. Carter jumped high into the air. At the same time, Sola threw him a weapon. Carter caught it in mid-air and struck from above. Just like that, the second beast was finished too. Carter had taken down two giant white apes in one fight. The entire Thark tribe went wild. They had never seen a warrior this powerful before. Then Carter turned his attention to the one-horned leader and challenged him directly. The leader was clearly afraid, but in front of his own people, he had no choice but to fight, and it only took one move. Carter ended the fight in an instant. Just like that, he earned his place as the new leader of the Tharks. Soon after, Carter led the Thark riders straight toward the city of Zodanga. But after they broke through the city walls, they realized something was wrong. The entire city was empty. It turned out the king of Zodanga had already set his real plan in motion. As soon as his wedding with the princess was complete, he would order the army hidden outside the city to destroy Helium once and for all. Carter knew there was no time to waste, so he rushed ahead alone to Helium, determined to stop the king's plan. At that moment, the princess had already been forced into the wedding ceremony. Just as she was about to drink from the wedding cup, Carter burst into the room. He stopped the ceremony in front of everyone. Then he exposed the king's entire plan. The Bald Thurn realized the truth had been revealed. So he immediately told the king to launch the attack. In the next second, countless Zodangan soldiers charged forward. The Helium army was completely unprepared. They were quickly overwhelmed by the attack. At the same time, Carter was also falling into danger during his fight with the king. But suddenly, a warship crashed straight into the palace. The Thark reinforcements had arrived just in time. They immediately opened fire on the Zodangan army. With the Tharks and Helium fighting together, the battle finally turned around. The Zodangan army quickly collapsed and ran. Carter also managed to take control of the king. But no one expected what happened next. The king was suddenly killed by the Thurn using the ninth ray. Then that same power started spreading toward Carter. Luckily, the princess acted just in time and saved him. No matter how many tricks the Bald Thurn had left, he still couldn't change the outcome. After the battle ended, Carter finally confessed his love to the princess. With everyone watching, the two officially became husband and wife. Carter even threw away his own teleportation medallion, because in his heart, he no longer needed to return to Earth. But just when he was ready to start a new life with the princess, the Bald Thurn suddenly appeared from the shadows. Using the medallion, he sent Carter straight back to Earth. When Carter woke up again, he found himself back in the same cave where everything had started. But there was only one thought in his mind. He had to get back to the princess. He crawled desperately toward the teleportation platform and kept repeating the spell. But the medallion was already gone. No matter how many times he tried, he couldn't return to Mars. In the days that followed, Carter mined the gold inside the cave and became a wealthy man. But he soon realized someone was secretly watching him, and Carter knew exactly who it was, the Bald Thurn. So Carter came up with a plan to get the medallion back. He faked his own death and set a trap. Just as he expected, the Thurn finally showed up to find out the truth. But the moment he got close, a gunshot ended everything. The shooter was Carter himself. He had been waiting the whole time. And just like that, Carter finally took the teleportation medallion back from the Thurn. He spoke the spell again, and this time Carter returned to Mars. Finally, he made it back to the woman he loved. The best part of this story isn't just how powerful Carter became. It's that he could have stayed on Earth as a rich man. But he still chose to return to that dangerous world, because to Carter, home was never just the place where he was born. Home was the place where someone was waiting for him.